Alright, so here's our game board. The game is called The Great Presidential Race. The objective of the game involves both history, facts, and physical education. So the objective is to go from the starting spot, which is the Washington, D.C. area, and you're going to travel all the way around the board, stopping at 5 different states. And once you roll your die and reach each state, there will be a QR code associated with each state, and students will scan the QR code, and there will be two up will come a picture of the state, and then two little points. One point usually states something about the state and its importance, and the other one is a question or a game or an objective incorporating fitness, some type of objective for the student to complete before they can move on. Students will alternate their turns. So as you can see here, I have Abe Lincoln versus George Washington there at the starting spot, and let's just say that George goes first and rolls a 5. So what we have, he would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 end up in Ohio, and then he would then scan the QR code, complete whatever objective they have listed, and he would then wait for his partner Abe to roll his die. And let's just say Abe rolls and lands a 2 and ends up landing in one of the trouble spots, which in that case is 10 jumping jacks. So that opponent would then be stuck on that square. He would have to wait for George to roll again, and he would then also have to complete his 10 jumping jacks before he can roll. So the game involves both historical facts about each state and its importance in a lot of presidential races, and fitness elements. As you can see, there's a bunch of blocks with certain fitness goals incorporated, so it touches on both subjects. Activities incorporated in the game. We have physical education elements such as jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, and as far as from a historical point of view, we have trivial questions at each state, and it is made competitive in that each person is trying to race around the board so that they can answer each question correctly and win the state and therefore win the board. Students will be able to learn all sorts of things from this game. It's definitely a game tailored for middle age groups. This isn't something for high school or elementary school, but it's definitely an informative game with certain, informational facts about each state and its importance in each presidential race, while incorporating an element of physical education into each role. So how would you use this in your own class? I think this would be a lot more helpful in a history class, a history setting. But this game could be played on a rainy day in physical education, or just, if you're looking for something different to do, because it does incorporate physical elements, but it also challenges the students and makes them think and compete. So all around, this is a good game. It's a competitive game, and it's a fun game.